up guys, PK here. So for today's video, hope you guys enjoyed that video with Illustrate. Today, I guess it's technically same day, but we're gonna make it seem it's a new day. We're gonna be talking to Sleepy.FK8. I'll let him speak about it mostly, but from my understanding, it's trying to be a Varis catalog build, right?
So to speak, yes.
Right? What builds have you had in the past? You said you've had
2000 SI, then I had like a VIP, like Infinity that I did.
G35?
No, this was like the
Q40 or
one of those ones. Then I traded that and I got an S14 with a black top, blew the motor on that. Then I got a 2004 RSX Type S, fully built it, all motor.
How much were you pushing on that?
250.
250.
It took a lot of money to get to 250, and I was like, I should just went turbo. And then
you're like, you about to make me mad.
I was like, yeah. After that, I had an Audi A3 that I just did like the whole airbags and like 3-piece wheels.
Yeah.
Then I got a FRS, which I track built.
Drift or time attack?
Just to drift, just to have some fun.
Did you drift it?
For a little bit, and then found out we were having a kid. So then I got an Audi A5, and then I kind of just kept that as just like, you know, to be an adult.
So you've had sounds like you've had a little.
I ran the gamut of like owning cars, and then traded the A5 in for this.
Why'd you go back to Hondas if?
So initially,
this was after the kid, right?
Yes, this was after the kid. Initially, I wanted to get a Lexus RCF or GTR.
Yeah.
But the wife wasn't having that. So it had to be 4-door.
4-door.
Yeah. So.
And it just happened to be the Type R.
Yeah. Happened to just be looking online, and I just said, you know what? I'll go check it out. I'll go see. Like I haven't been in a Honda in a while. Let's go see what's changed. And yeah, test drove it and ended up.
And what year did you get this?
This is May 2020.
May 2020. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, because I got mine March 2020.
Yeah, mine's May 2020.
And then I think you said you got it a little bit over with markup, right?
Yeah, two over sticker.
Okay, 2 over sticker. So okay, so now that we know there's background, and you know like he said, now that I have an RSX, I actually been bugging him. First car, so kind of he said his motto.
RS hood. This is the carbon fiber and FRP. So the half and half is not the full carbon, dry carbon. I had the Varis wing, the centerpiece wing. Mugen tail lights, T37 SLs, lowered on Swift springs, the OEM clear side markers, remarked titanium exhaust, RV6 high flow catted downpipe that's ceramic coated. The PWR powder coated intercooler, PRL charge pipes, Eventuri intake, RV6 tow arms and lower control arms.
You have tow arms?
Yes, tow arms and lower control arms, and the SPC rear camber arms.
Bron, do you have camber kit also or no?
No, this is all stock. It just removed the front pins.
You removed the right, because it's 4 pins, and you removed
pins. We removed them. Yep, so we can get more camber out the front.
Interior, I know you got the Bride low max seat, right?
So this is the Bride Z4 with the carbon back. I have the Bride seat rail. What else do we do?
And then, so a question I always get, especially when I did we did Franklin's Mugen seat for the airbag. What did you do?
So I bought the airbag, the Bride airbag, the 2.2 ohm resistor.
2.2?
2.2 is the one I use, yeah.
2.2?
2.2.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, the 2.2. So, I used the 2.2 ohm resistor.
Yeah.
Spliced the wires, and then I just kind of like connected it, used electrical tape, no issues.
And then if people ask, what did you use as guidance, or how you just did it? You just know electrical, or
it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, it's just 2 wires. I mean, it's not too hard.
Because in the instructions, right? It kind of
there's like a picture on the resistor bag that kind of like shows you what you're supposed to do, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
You just literally just splice it. Yeah.
With the wheels, why did you go to E37s? Even though I think we get bashed on for going to E's, but you know that's my
lightweight wheels. I mean, there's the history behind them. I mean, there's a legacy with these. I mean, there's a reason everybody runs these wheels.
Yeah.
Um, I've done just about every. I've had Reagan Masters on my RSX. I've done the VIP look.
The CEs, the VSX.
Yeah, done it. Like, it's easy to clean. I mean, it's only 6 spokes.
Yeah. You guys wondering? It's not because we want to copy each other, because we don't want to be original. It's just like myself, right? It's like it's just the wheel to go to. Cause it's just nice, you know.
It's a timeless look, man. You can't get rid of it.
So I know you got the Varis hood and the wing. Are you trying to go full Varis? Maybe just a front bumper.
I'll probably get the side skirts and a diffuser. The front bumper, I actually like the OEM look.
Okay.
So I have Jay's Racing carbon fiber. And it's coming.
The grill, right?
Yeah, the grill, and then I had the Jay's Racing carbon fiber eyelids as well, kind of. So once that comes, I'll have that all installed, clear coated, PPF. Everything that I've done is to enhance the cooling of the car and the performance on the track.
Yep.
So that's the whole design behind the build so far. Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to go Mugen C? Did you want to go like White Bride?
So I've always felt like Bride is probably one of the better Japanese. I mean, it came down to Recaro and Bride for me, right? Okay. So for the Recaro, there just wasn't what I was looking for in terms of like look and feel. Granted, you can customize them any way you want, but I've had Brides before, and I just really like the way they feel, like the way they hold. The build is just top-notch quality. So for me, it was just an easy no-brainer. Just go with Bride again, as long as I could find like the seat rail, and if I could fit, obviously with me being a bigger guy.
Yeah.
I had to go with a wider seat. So.
And just for reference, guy, I'm looking up because he's actually taller than me. I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but what are you, like 6'3"?
6'2".
6'2"? And then I recall 250 pounds. So you guys were trying to get in the seat. He's 6'2" and 250 pounds, and it's cool, man. It's nice. Bright seat with the carbon back shell. Cool. Is there anything else done in the interior besides, the obvious 2020 plus upgrades?
It. I mean, the wireless charge pad I installed, that's about it.
Yeah, I saw that the other night.
That's the only thing.
So comparing the OEM versus Varis, do you know the weight difference between them?
I mean, who knows? I mean, this probably weighs like 6-7 pounds, if that. I mean, it's. I mean, even 2 fingers. You can lift it, it's light.
And it's nice because, I asked them, and so it's a gloss black. Or let me show you. Yeah. So it's gloss black, which is pretty sick. And then he was kind of saying the Varis Rep versus the OEM, or that Varis versus Rep Varis. This piece here.
Yeah, you won't see like the skin. Usually, it'll be just one piece.
Yeah.
Usually for the replicas. They obviously won't have the badges to verify that it's legit.
Yeah, number 210827. So if anyone cared what his serial number was, that's cool. This product is produced in Varis and was imported. Boom, that's cool. Oh, there's an actual plaque. Well, it probably doesn't say which number hood it is, but it'd be cool like if it's like 1 of, or like 10 of 10 or whatever. But
yeah, and the whole thing is they designed the skins to have cutouts to help with bringing airflow in and out of the hood.
Yeah.
So even though it's pulling like air in on the top, it's bringing that cold air back in to help cool.
Yeah. So this one is obviously pushing air out, and then the side vents are pushing air in. Of course, you got the baller inventory intake, So you kind of had a conversation with Sergio, right? And saying about the map. So what was that again?
Yeah, so Rampage makes an adjustable, a larger map that works with this intake.
Yeah.
So a lot of the guys are starting to run that. And, depending on what your goals are for the car, like, I mean, you can make a lot of power with these, obviously. I'm not tuned, which, I mean, I'm fine with where it's at now. However, once the warranty goes out, I might decide to upgrade and play around with it a bit. But for right now, it does the job.
Nice. And then I see, so something that we were talking about earlier too is, so he has the Euro covers. So I think Sergio, he kind of got confused, but the best way to know if these are OEM is usually the eBay, the rep ones, they stop around here. Versus the OEM one, it goes all the way to the far back. And it actually comes up here. Yeah.
It won't be textured. It'll match. The texture matches here, so they won't match when they're
Yeah, so. And it's one of those things, right? This is like a nice to have, rep or not. It really doesn't matter, but it's one of those things I think as like, I don't want to say Honda loyalists or the true Honda owners, but I guess a lot of us, we like the OEM Plus look, and this kind of just adds on to the OEM Plus look.
Yeah.
Nice. And yours, you know, you keep your engine bay pretty clean. How many miles?
22,000.
22,000. So 3,000 under me. Is your daily?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're about the same. We bought it a month off or two months off.
Yeah.
The only reason my mileage isn't as high anymore is because now that I work from home.
Oh yeah, you don't have
like I don't yeah. Before I was driving, well yeah, obviously like 12,000 miles. Thank you for showing us your build. I did want to ask though, so why'd you change the suspension? Your lower control arms and your toe arms.
Yeah, so I wanted to have more adjustability, especially for the rear, you know, because stock, there's not a lot of room to work with in the rear. Like it's pretty much, you have to, if you want to dial it in, you have to really get a lot of the suspension pieces to make that work. So going to the track, one of those things is when I wanted to be able to play with it and get a feel for, okay, what am I comfortable with? What is the tires like? Like how does the car responding when I'm taking certain turns? So I wanted to have it all done so that I can go back and say like, oh, you know what? The oversteer was a little bit too much like this. Okay, well, let's play with the camera. Like maybe we should go like 3 in the rear or come out a little bit more.
So with the lower control arms, can you also adjust the camber with that?
Yes.
So you got
I have full control of the rear now, as opposed to somebody just being able to pull in it a little bit with the SP, so I can do the toe and all the other aspects.
Right. Yeah, because that's the number one thing. I didn't even know that there was control arms already. I knew there was toes and end links, but I didn't know about the LCAs.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it was like back in the day, you know how, or not back, but like EGZKs, you know how they're all polished and chromed out.
Yeah, mine are red. You can see them.
Yeah. I'll make sure to include that in the video. So this is Dur's FK8 build, and you know, he's not done with it. Still work in progress, right?
Yeah,
just like you know, we're all adults. We have different priorities. If you could go back though, is there a reason why you go 2020 versus the 2019, 2018?
For me personally, the upgraded brakes, the suede interior pieces I like, and the upgraded suspension. That was like the two things.
Yeah. So the bushings, the brakes, and the interior.
Yeah. It was a key selling point.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
so it wasn't
different.
Yeah. So it wasn't for the sensors and
no,
all that
I mean,
stuff.
I didn't really even care about that.
Okay.
I mean, it's been nice. There's been a few times where I've been cut off and it's kind of
auto
saved
brakes.
Me. Yeah, so that's nice. It's not intrusive like people think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could turn it off too.
Because I had it on my FK7 for a minute, and sometimes like maybe it's a bad habit of me to get too close to cars, but it auto brakes for me when I didn't even want it or was expecting it. So that's the only reason I didn't like in the FK7, but maybe on the FK8 or 2020 versus my 2019.
Well, the lane keep assist is nice too.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, that's been really nice.
Yeah.
To just be
the lane assist I really do like.
It's nice.
Okay, so that wasn't value added.
Yeah.
It was more about the interior and the suspension brakes.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll let you go, and then yeah, guys. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit them up on Instagram, sleepy.fk8.
Yep.
Or also, you know, really appreciate if you guys leave some comments. If you guys see anything that you like about it, are you trying to do Varis build, or do you prefer Mugen? Do you prefer J's? Right? There's so many options now, but yeah, guys. So really appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for more Type R interviews, and see you guys next time. Peace, guys.